Welcome back once again to the channel. As usual, today also we are going to verify a new lesson that are two stories about flying. Meaning of the lesson synopsis we are verifying just a little bit and the comprehensions we are going to be have complete explanation because all these are helpful already it is said after reading the lesson after listening the lesson we are able to understand to answer comprehension answers. And second thing, after reading the lesson, you are able to understand how to answer right forms of the sentences and articles and prepositions, synonyms, and antonyms. So many benefits are there by reading the lesson. Let's come back to the lesson. Yeah, here is first flight. Here, young seagull was alone on the leads. Winona, hero of this lesson. It was alone on the leads. We know already very well. It's not ready to fly. It's getting afraid, and it has a feeling that he can't, and his wings also very small like that. Everything it is thinking itself. Whereas his brothers and younger ones also all are flying and enjoying. Yeah, for that it's just simply sitting on the leads and it is just observing all his family by sitting on the leads. Yes, sometimes it is looking at them and call them, and the parents also just call him shrilly. Parents calling him shrilly, upbraiding him and threatening him unless he flew away. So why all these are doing? Actually, parents have to be more affectionate, but here they are calling shrilly a weak fellow, so a weak fellow like that, and scolding him and threatening him like this. All this they are doing to make the young seagull fly out of that leads, but it couldn't move. Almost 24 hours it's completed. Yeah, it was almost 24 hours it is completed and still it's not moved. Yeah, but the another siblings are there na, his brother and sister, so they are perfect. His brothers and sisters, they are perfect to how to skim the waves and everything. So like this. So why I am making highlighting these points means these are one of the important points in the lesson. We have to keep in the mind. Yes, it has brothers and sister. They already know to fly. Yes, and here his older brother, that is the first brother, uh, catch his first herring and devour it. First herring. Yeah, herring means it's a soft-skinned sea fish. It is herring means soft-skinned sea fish. It is in silver color. It's devour it, tasted it, so like that. It's enjoying. But here, our hero the young seagull simply sitting and looking. It's unable. Almost now the sun was ascending the sky. And here also it is our hero. Here, yes, all these are going and flying. But here our hero simply looking at them. But he can't, he is feeling he can't do any fly. Yes, but after looking all of them, here young seagull is just pretending. It's just pretending to fall asleep. It's important to the bed. Fall asleep like this. Maybe by looking that the parents will feel he was somewhat weak or he is going to be almost falling down like that. They will come to him. That is expecting. But what he observed means two brothers and sister lying on the plateau with their heads and happily they are taking rest. Father also preening the feathers on his back. Yes, father also preening. Preening means it's something maintaining. It's cleaning or sharpening. Sharpening means beak is working to them as hands. Beak is more because it's able to catch and tear the fish and eat, so make into pieces everything. So that's why they are just preening the feathers it's doing, and the beak also in that way it is making sharp. Right. Now she was standing in the something little away there, and again she tore a piece of the fish and lay at the feet. Issa, the sight of the food by looking that it's madden and scraping his brick again and wet it. Yes, sight of the food maddened him. So maddened him. Him means the young seagull who is feeling unable to fly. Yeah, first fly, first thing, first work. It is really we are feeling uneasy or getting afraid. But no need afraid of that. Why? Because once we are getting the habituated, we are going to be happy. Yeah, he cried ga ga like that Coca-Cola. So like this, she screamed so something. Yeah, yes, but here, yes, here, what the mother did, she was standing just a little high the plateau, and that again, she tore a piece of the fish and scrapped each side of her brick. He kept calling plaintively, and after a minute or so, he uttered a joyful scream. Yes, sir. Why? Because here, what will happen? So finally, mother is coming, just calling. So here you can see in this picture also. It is coming near to him and just calling, but it is not going to, yeah, it's not going to the near, yes, just be far away. By looking the food, by attracting the more because it was hungry, so unknowingly it is coming forward uh, for taking the food. So within a few seconds, young seagull understood it was falling down. Yeah, while it was falling down, automatically wings will be opened, and she tried to move the wings. Automatically, it is getting to fly because that is in the blood of that birds how to fly. But it didn't do all these days any kind of the um, trials. So that's why it was being so like that. Finally, it began to fly and it's settled on the water. So like this, it got success on his first flight. So first flight, first work, first things are going to be more and more difficult. But once you are getting the habituated, it is going to be happily getting. Yeah, anyhow, it is going to be and settling on the water, and brothers all are coming and appreciating this. It felt really very happy for that. Yeah, that is about first flight. In the second story, the black aeroplane. So here in the black aeroplane also, here, yeah, writer wanted to go. That is through the Dakota aeroplane because he would like to have his holiday with his family. So that's he is moving to England. Yeah, at first he is going happily through that Dakota and flying also happily, going single itself only. But first everything it's gone happy, everything was fine. But after some time, it's happened that the black clouds surrounded him and his compass also not working. What's a compass means? Which is showing the readings to go the way directions and connecting to that radar centers. So like this, everything is out of order. Yes, actually he expected to have a good breakfast along with his family. Now he got afraid. He was almost in fear. Yeah, in that fear, he found a black aeroplane nearby him. Actually, the black dark clouds are there. It's stormy. It's began to be stormy, all the weather. But then in the darkness, he found a black aeroplane. It is said. Yeah. But while I was teaching, students are asking, sir, how is it possible black aeroplane appears in the stormy clouds, dark clouds? It's the right question only. It appears in the dark clouds only by how it's appearing means it's only by the lightning, as it is stormy, as it is a little bit raining, the clouds sometimes it's having the silver line. That means by the thunders, so like this much. At the same time, lightning is also there. Now, in that lightning, he saw and he found a person in the black aeroplane just signed him to follow him. So like that, yeah, he followed him blindly, finally reached his destination. Immediately reaching his destination, he is going to that control room. The lady is asking, that is, had any aeroplane arrived here before him like this? She said no. She had given the clarity. The only aeroplane was online and reached only yours only. Today we have not aeroplanes to come here. It's a little bit wonder only because a black aeroplane showed him the way. But here, what is understood? We did not find any aeroplane. So, at the end of the lesson, students are getting doubt. One is, if the aeroplane wasn't there, what about that black aeroplane? Here, two answers you can write. This is important question. One is, you can maybe that is a illusion, illusion of imagination of the author, as he is in the danger situation. He is imagining it himself, so that's why he imagined himself a black aeroplane is showing him the way, so like that finally he reached safely. Another answer is that maybe supernatural powers anything, maybe the god, yes, someone helped him. That also we can take. These two answers we can use here. It's important. These answers are important. Now we are going to verify the comprehensions. Yeah. Now here thinking about the text also there. I'll take the risk. What is the risk? Because there's compass not working, everything is out of there, signals not there, but he would like to take the risk and move forward. Narrator experience how he flew airplane into the storm. Yeah, by getting afraid only by keeping faith on the black aeroplane, he moved forward. Why does narrator say, I landed and wasn't sorry to walk about away from the Dakota? I landed and wasn't sorry to walk away from the old Dakota. That means he is not feeling shy or he is not feeling proud to meet his, to want to meet the person who helped him. So, as a plain person, he went there to inquire about that black aeroplane. What made the woman in the control center look at the narrator strangely? Strangely means in surprise, because only one aeroplane, that is the author's Dakota, only came there. There wasn't any single aeroplane on that day on the way. So why do you think helped the who do you think helped the narrator to reach safely? Say one is his hallucination, imagination. Other is maybe any supernatural power. Yes. Now we are going with some more comprehension question answer. Yeah. Why was Seagull exhausted? Exhausted means tired out. The seagull tired out. Why? Due to running fast, due to strange exercise, or due to crying, or none of that. So, like this, due to crying, none of the above. So, uh, due to strange exercise, it is getting. Seagull was exhausted. Why? Because something going to be moving the body like this, that, like that. It not done any strange exercises. Nothing is mentioned here. I think the seagull was exhausted. So here, why was the seagull exhausted? Lord, I'm so like this much little done forward to bring that embedded flap that. Yeah, something by doing the front and back moving so like that. It is getting to be. Yeah, it got a little bit strange exercise only. So that's why it's got exhausted. Yeah, only this question is a little bit different. Yes, by moving forward and back, so like that, by this only it's got exhausted. Okay, what was the seagull afraid of? Running, swimming, or flying? It is very clear it got afraid of flying. We know that very well. Next, who gave the young seagull a piece of fish? Brother seagull, mother seagull, father seagull, and no one. Who gave means actually no one we have to tell, but of course mother tried to give. Of course, mother seagull tried to give, not given, tried to give. What food did the seagull's mother get for it? Earthworms, fish, insects, rodents. Now it is fish she got. Mother got for him fish. Yes. Why did mother stop midway while giving him fish? It just stop. It's not going near. She was mad at him. That's why she got afraid. No, that is here also. We think to push him to fly out of the hunger. Yeah, make it push him means to make him to fly out of hunger. She didn't want to give the fish. She got worried. That means that is to push him to fly out of the hunger. Here the push means persuade, trying to do, make him to fly out of the hunger like this. The sight of Dash maddened him. That brothers flying, siblings enjoyed without him, or a food, all of the above. Obviously, we are going to have food only. By looking that food only, it's got the mad and jumped forward for that. What did his parents threaten him if he didn't flew away? If he didn't fly away, what did? To never talk to him, never punish him, to starve him, to abandon him. Here, first they wanted to make him starve. Starve means making him being without food. Being without food. It is getting hungry, so like that. The lesson his first flight is about a pilot, seagull, parrot, pigeon. Yes, seagull only. That is also especially the young seagull, most part. Who is the author of the his first flight? Liam Blue Flaherty. The first flight is written by Liam O. Flaherty. Yes. How would you describe the screams of the gulls, means seagulls, after flying? The screams of the seagulls after flying. How would you describe how they are going to be? Yeah, obviously they are going to be elation. the more happiness it is they are being. Pick the most appropriate reason why the young seagull felt dizzy, lazy. He hadn't eaten anything for the day. He was dizzy without excitement. He was wary of heights. He was flying for the first time. It is going to be dizzy. Yes, dizzy means, sorry, dizzy means more happy. So something is getting to be. It is first time it is getting to be flying. So all that young girl felt dizzy, tired out. The line he completely forgot that he had not always been to fly. He completely forgot that he had not always been able to fly. Implies means refers. Great confidence the young seagull had in his school. Naturalness of the act of the flying of the seagull. It is said already. As birds, the bird is their blood is having already that kind of the habits to fly everything. But man is not having na so like that. That naturalness is there, and satisfaction and enjoy of the flying together as a family. Desire of young seagull to leave his fears. Yo, this is the one. That is, they have already naturally they are having that kind of the things in its blood. Seagull siblings were trained him. Actually, they know flying. Still, the mother is giving them training. Flight, skim, dive or fish, all how to skim, how to flight, how to making the divings, everything giving by a parent. Seagull's family call him coward because why? He was afraid of flying. He doesn't want to fly. DOES. ESCNT. Doesn't want to fly or his fights with everyone. So like this it is getting. The reason is we know already why just to motivate him or persuade him. They are telling him coward only for he was afraid of flying. They are treating him like that. Why was the aeroplane twisting in the air? As it was a dark night, it was stormy night due to lightning. So like this, it was a stormy night. I means it was a stormy night. So that's why it is getting not visible clearly. Sky so like this. What was the purpose behind calling Paris control? Why is he calling Paris control? Means the only thing is now compass working and everything to check out. So like that to know the direction of the route, they will call. They will call the control centers. So like that. That only purpose also mentioned here. The pilot wasn't able to dash anything, to see anything, to hear anything, to speak, or all of them. He can't see anything. Yeah, because here it was stormy night. Why didn't the pilot? It was a stormy day. Why didn't the pilot turn the aeroplane back towards Paris? The thing is, the fuel already he has less. Why didn't the pilot turn the aeroplane back towards where? He wanted to meet family. He wanted to go on holiday. He didn't want to miss the breakfast. He didn't like the Paris. Okay, it is you can take. Actually, fuel also very less. That is also one of the cause. Fuel also very less. That is also one of the cause. Which of the pilot's instruments stopped working fast? Yeah, obviously compass. Compass is stopped working fast. Why was the pilot not sorry about? Yeah, he was not feeling sorry about why. The thing is, oh, it's gone upside. I was not sorry about missing his holiday. the, driving the plane into the storm, risking the life of the fellow passengers. Yeah. What was the pilot not sorry about? What was he not feeling sorry about? That both B and C. He is not feeling sorry about, and he is not getting afraid of that. Sorry means not getting afraid of that. What risk did the pilot take? Yeah, what the risk means? Flying back to Paris, missing the breakfast he desired. He took no risk, flying old Dakota straight into the storm. This is the risk. Why? Because maybe the life is in danger. Which control station did he contact on his way? Yeah, which control station means the thing is only one, that is Paris. The pilot was flying from dash to dash. Yeah, obviously we know very well he is moving to the France to England. What was the pilot's dreaming about while flying? His dreaming is only one thing, that is breakfast he would like to have with his family. Who is the author of Black Aeroplane? Yeah, here it is already we said Liambo Flaherty first flight. So here Frederick Forsyth is the first. Yes. Why was he afraid to fly? Because the only thing covered only. Yeah, he was afraid his wings would not support him, and he was afraid that everyone would judge him, and he was a coward. The first two we can take. He was covered, and his feeling wings are small, won't support like this. He is feeling himself. What were his parents teaching his brothers and sisters? Art of flying, skim, dive fish, all of the above. Yeah, it is already came na, all of the above. Yes, this came already. Everything still they are giving the training. The sight of the dash maddened him. Yeah, food, it's already came. What urged to make his first flight? What urged to make his first flight? The only thing is the sight of the food, sight of the fish one, and hunger also. So because of this only, it's make first flight and dive front into that sea. Without knowing itself, it died. Why did his mother stop midway while giving him fish? Yeah, just to make him pursue to fly. That is to push him to fly out of the hunger. To push means persuade, make him, not throwing, persuade towards to do that work like that. Next, the title Black Aeroplane is based on obviously that person who helped him, so like that. Na? So with that only it is working. This is also came already. The pilot was flying from France to England. Oh, this is also already. What was the pilot looking forward to? Yes, to meet his family. To meet his family, that is the main thing. He would like to have with them. So, like breakfast itself also. So, to meet family or to meet his holiday also. Both. They look like black mountains standing in front of me across the sky. What look like black mountains? That is clouds, dark clouds only look good like this. Storm clouds here, dark clouds not there, na? So storm clouds. What instruments had stopped working? The storm. The instruments means, of course, it is getting to be compass, radio, both of them. Both stopped working. Compass we said already. There everything is showing the directions about like that. What did Seagull pretend was happening to him so that he could take the first flight? What he pretended before that? That he is unconscious, it not did falling down. No, he was falling asleep. He's acting like that, falling down. So like that, bending the head, all that actions doing. How far was the Paris when he saw dark clouds in the sky? When he saw the dark clouds in the sky, how far was the Paris? 200, 150, 150. Yeah, that is 150 kilometers it is having. Which of the pilot's instruments stopped working at first? The first working stopped means compass only, and after that radio also. When the pilot of the black aeroplane asked the narrator to follow him, in which direction did he turn the aeroplane? Which direction? Both the depth he is asking. That is the north direction. The pilot was not able to dash anything, to see, to near, to hear, to speak, all of them. So like that. He was not able to see because of the dark. Yeah, once again, lesson reading is the best habit, and you have to go through that, and then only you are going to have the grip on the lessons. Then you can get easily success also. Success you can get easily. Until that, have a nice day.